guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Have I got an exciting video to share with you guys today? I have the new Natasha Denona Xenon palette in my stash. Loving this cover on here. Look at those stars and then dark sky. Love it. This beauty dropped over the weekend. It retails for $69 and here is the beautiful color story. Now, I do have an affiliate code with Natasha Denona on her website. It is Steff and that will give you 15% off of your order. Thank you so much to all of you who have already used my code to shop, but you can find this beauty already on their website. It's at Ulta and it's also at Sephora and it could be at other and Beautylish. It might be at a couple other retailers. I don't think it has hit stores just yet. But this is an extension to her ever popular mini Xenon palette, which I have loved. I have a review over this. I'll have my Natasha Denona playlist linked in a pinned comment in case you want to see more videos from her brand. But let me explain the shadows that we're getting because there are quite a few different formulas in here. So there are going to be 6 metallic shades, 4 matte shades, 1 cream to powder, 3 foiled shadows, and a brand new formula for Natasha Denona is going to be 1 sparkling wet effect shadow. I am so looking forward to this, and I'm going to do you guys one better. So I recently had a giveaway of the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 5. Is it 5? 4. No, Volume 5 palette. So congratulations to Amy, who was the winner of that giveaway. But in honor of Halloween, in honor of the holidays, kind of getting into that holiday spirit, I'm going to give one of you lucky viewers out there to win your very own Natasha Denona Xenon palette. I'll talk more about the giveaway later in my review portion of the video, but as usual, you can find all of the details in the description box of today's video. And yes, it is an international giveaway, as all my giveaways typically are. If it is your first time here on my channel, think you picked a great video to tune into. My name is Steff and I love trying out new makeup. I love doing multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes. I'm only going to be able to do 2 looks today because I am waiting for the plumber to get here to install my new washer and dryer, so I gotta hurry up with this video. But I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos, all that good stuff. If that sounds great to you, I want to invite you to become part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you are as big a fan of Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes as I am, be sure to give this video a thumbs up before you go. As usual, I will have everything that I'm wearing on this face linked and listed in the description box, and some of those links might be affiliate links. So if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you guys so much for supporting me and my channel. If you guys want to see how this new Xenon palette is going to work and also hear some dupe alternatives and how you can enter today's giveaway, keep on watching. Now, I've already primed my eyelids with the NYX Ultimate Primer. So this is going to be your smoky palette, your cool tone smoky palette, but I love that we're getting like a little pop of pink. I think pink and gray are beautiful together. So I think that is definitely a look that I want to start off with first. So what I'm going to do, kind of just looking around the palette, I think I'm going to be working with these 2 shades first. This is more of a light gray and this is more of a white. I'm going to go in with this shade first, then move into this shade, and then I will likely do, I'm not seeing her shade Blackest Black, which is a shade that Natasha Denona is known for. And to my knowledge, these could be all brand new shades. They look like they're all brand new shades, but I'll let you correct me in the comments if in case I missed anything. But I think I'll go into this shade to deepen up the outer corner. So I'm going to start first with Contrail and then Blizzard, and then we're going to go into Spoosh, one or the other. I'm using the new Refer 13 Max to apply this shade right in here. I've seen some really pretty looks on Natasha Denona's Instagram, using this palette. There was one I saved, but I mean, it was a little elaborate, like for everyday wear. It had some rhinestones on it, but it was really pretty. I mean, it's really just gives you some inspiration, kind of something different that you can do with the shadows. But I'm going to try as many shadows as I can for you guys in this video, even though I am only doing 2 looks. Normally I would have done a 3rd look, but maybe I can use this palette again in an upcoming get ready with me video, because I do have a couple get ready with me videos planned over the next couple days. And in case you are wondering, yes, I did film a Sephora sale recommendations. You guys should see that video go up a day after you watch this one. Now I'm going in with the shade Blizzard, same brush. I don't expect too big of a difference right here, just because they're both really light shades. But I like this. I am happy. For those of you who love your cool tones, I'm happy Natasha Denona did this for you all. You know what? And since this brush is performing so well, I'm going to keep on using it. We're going to go into that next shade. This kind of feels, yeah, this one feels like it might be the cream to powder shade. I'm going to focus it out here. Just kind of wing it out just a little bit. So far, I think the shadows are performing really, really well. Just going to kind of clean up a little bit here. Now we're going to go into that pink shade called Snowbow. I'm taking that on my damp Morphe M124. Hey, where's the pink? Maybe because I put it over the gray, it's looking more silver. I wanted more of a pink tone. Let me try picking it up with my finger. Well, I don't think I'm going to get the pink tone. Maybe just ever so slightly. I mean, it still looks beautiful, but I wanted a little bit more pink. Let me touch up the black out here, the dark gray. I'm going to use my Rephr 26 to touch up the white. All right, now I think I'm going to go into this shade right here, Ebb, and it's a shimmer shadow, and I'm going to take that on the Rephr 26 and I am going to spray it. I do have mascara on, obviously, and it's an Essence mascara. It's the one in the lime green tube. Okay guys, I'm just going to touch up the white there, bring it down a little bit, but I'm going to pop off camera to take care of some little finishing touches. I might do some lashes, we'll see. I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 1. All right guys, so here is the completed look number 1. You'll see I did get a little bit of fallout there, so maybe use a glitter primer. I just used some Essence eyeliner for the top lash line, and I used an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in the shade Empire for the lower waterline, and I just touched up the mascara, and it is this one right here from Essence. It is their Lash Like a Boss Instant Lift and Curl Mascara. This is one of my favorites from the brand. I love this look. I used to always use these shades in my 20s. Like there was this little palette I had from Lorac, and I just used it to death. Like I totally panned that palette, but this type of look or these type of shades were always my go-to shades growing up in my 20s. Let's move over to my left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. All right, so for look number 2, I was really disappointed with that shade. I expected, like it looks, I'm looking at it this way and it looks like there's pink there. I want to try this shade, okay? I like that this is kind of like a cool neutral tone bronzy shade. And then we have this shade that would pair nicely with it. Oops, what happened over there? So I think I'm going to start with this shade first, which is Flurry. And then I'm going to work into Night Sky. Actually, no. I'm going to put Night Sky down all over the lid. And then I'll use Flurry to blend out the edges. And then I'm going to put this one in, Skift. We'll do this on top of it, and we'll probably incorporate maybe this shadow or this shadow, like for the inner corner. I'm using my Rephr 02 Max for the shade Night Sky. Now on a Rephr 13 Mini, I picked up just a very small amount of that same shade, and I'm going to use this just to kind of shape the look a little bit better and to blend out the edges. Now with that same brush, I'm going to pick up the shade Flurry. Oops, no. I went too far down with that shade. That's not what I wanted to do. You can see how pigmented that shade is, that it covered up that black. But now I need to add back a little bit of Night Sky right in here. There we go. Okay, now with my finger, I'm going to pick up that shimmer shadow. Apply it right in here to the center. Also to like the outer portion. And I'll do something else for that inner corner. I think you almost have to use some of these shimmers like on a bare lid to get the shade that is in the pan, because for me, what I'm noticing, and I'm just going to go back in with the little 13, what is it, the mini? I'm noticing that some of these shadows are taking on what's underneath it. And that's because they have more of a clear base. So it's not like there's anything wrong with the shadow, it's just that that's how it was created. So yeah, okay, I understand now. Now I'm going to go in with the shade right here for the inner portion. And I'm using my damp Morphe M124. Ooh, that's really pretty. Now I'm going to go in with the shade right here for the lower lash line. I'm using a damp Rephr 26. I'm only going to take it to about right there so I can do another shade for that inner corner. Now I think I'm going to go in with the shade right here. This one will be for the inner corner, and I am going to spray the brush. Wow. Wow, that's really pretty. This seems like it's one of those foiled shadows. Ooh, okay guys. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a little something to the brow bone, clean off that brush. I'm gonna go back into this white matte shade right here. Just add a little bit of that right here. Okay guys, I am gonna go take care of the finishing touches off camera. I will be right back to show you this completed look number 2. Okay guys, so here is the completed look number 2. Look at that lower waterline. I had to add something other than like blue or gray or black. So of course I went in with a green, and it's this eyeliner from Essence. This is their Stay and Play Gel Eyeliner in the shade Emerald Dragon, and I love it. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video. I'm going to share with you my thoughts on this palette. I'm also going to give you some dupe alternatives, and I'm going to talk to you more about today's giveaway. Okay guys, so this is the Xenon palette. I was able to use, if you can believe, 13 out of the 15 shades that are in this palette, but I definitely need to play with this some more. I think that this is a really pretty cool tone palette, but I feel like this is going to be more of a companion palette. Like I can totally see, and I think I'm going to do this in an upcoming Get Ready With Me video, I can totally see this paired with the new Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 5 palette. I think that would be beautiful. Style or any of your other favorite indie brand duo and multi-chrome palettes, because these give you some nice mattes, some nice bases for those other specialty shadows. I do think that the shimmers in here were fantastic. All of the formulas, like the shadows I used, there was not a performance problem. There was not a quality issue or anything like that. And I will say that these two shades especially, if you want to get the look that's in the pan, you're going to have to put it almost on like a bare lid. So don't have anything underneath, because since they have that clear base, they are going to take on the color that's underneath. That's why I was a little disappointed with that one, that it didn't look as pink as it did in the pan, but I still love the palette. I like that there's a blue over here. I would have liked to have seen like a dark green, or even like one of these like duochrome type of shadows. These shifty shadows have like a green reflect to them. I don't think I came across that in any of these looks, but the palette swatched out well. It performs well. I like the packaging. Remember that with Natasha Denona palettes, you can pop them out and put them in your own palette if you choose to do so. This is available now on her website, and you can use my affiliate code Steff to take 15% off of your order. It's available at Sephora online. It's available at Ulta Beauty, in-store and online, but none of my local stores carry Natasha Denona in-store. And it's available on Beautylish and probably a few other retailers. It's going to be going to all of her international retailers really soon. Retails for $69, 15 different shadows and several different formulas. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up because I like that Natasha Denona did this cool tone black smoky palette. I know those of you that love cool tone shadows, you kind of get left behind a little bit, because predominantly the eyeshadow palettes that come out are all warm tone. So I'm glad Natasha Denona did this for all you cool tone eyeshadow lovers out there. Now, if the $69 is not going to be in your budget, I have some other alternatives. So like I did mention, this is an extension of Mini Xenon, which is right here from Natasha Denona. I love this palette. Let's see, are any of the shades, Blackest Black, Gloom? No, none of the shades, at least by the shade names, are not in this larger palette. So I've had a good experience with this one, and I reach for this one quite a bit whenever I just need a black or a gray. Like, this is a staple in my stash. So if all of these smoky shadows over here, if this is a little too much for you, consider this one. These mini palettes retail for $27, and they're all usually really good, and I've been enjoying that palette. Now from Colourpop, I have the Smoke Shop palette, which I think they renamed this to Blow and Smoke, or I don't know what they renamed it to, but this is what it looks like. This is a little 9-pan palette, and this is a really solid palette. So let me hold them up. You can clearly see there are a lot of similarities there. I've had a really, really good experience with this one from Colourpop. And I want to say this one from Colourpop is like maybe $12 to $15. It's definitely a lot less expensive than the Natasha Denona one is. And you know that Colourpop is always running sales on their site, so you can definitely pick this up. A couple more I have to share with you. Maybe 5 shadows, 15 shadows, 9 shadows, maybe that's just too much gray for you. Juvia's Place has a little quad, and this is the Rebels Gray Quad. Just a very basic, simple gray palette, but maybe that's all you need. Maybe that's all you need. These little palettes retail for like $8 or $10, and Juvia's Place, like Colourpop, is always running sales. You can also find this one on the Ulta Beauty website. And last but not least, a palette that I tried a few months ago that really blew me away, and also has some other options other than just black, gray, and white, is this one right here from Be Perfect. This is their Gravity palette, and you can see that while it still has grays, you're getting some browns in here as well. And when we hold them up together, let me know what you think. I'm kind of liking this color story a bit more than I am Xenon over here, but the performance of both of these palettes is spectacular. I want to say that Gravity retails for like $36, $38. I don't think it's over $40. Well, maybe it could be 42, but it's significantly less than the Natasha Denona palette. And you can find Be Perfect, of course, on their website and at Beauty Bay. I picked this one up straight from the Be Perfect website. They have an outstanding formula. If you've never tried them before, highly encourage you to do so. So now let's talk about today's giveaway. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I didn't plan to do this, but something just told me do a giveaway with this palette. So I listen to the little voices in my head, usually when they're telling me to do good things, not when they're telling me to do bad things. And a little voice said, just do a giveaway with this palette. So here we are. This is, of course, going to be an international giveaway that is void where prohibited. This giveaway is open today and it closes. I'm going to extend it a couple days just because I have a really busy week next week. So this giveaway is going to close on Friday, November the 3rd at 7 p.m. CST. All of the details are going to be in the description box, so please read those instructions very carefully. The way I do all my giveaways is I have a Google form that you fill out, and all I ask you for is some basic contact information. Please make sure that you put a valid mailing address in there so I will know where to mail the package. I am not going to be responding to any comments left on today's video. All I'm going to do is give them a little heart. So I apologize if you ask me a question, I am not going to be able to respond to it. And that is so that we can hopefully do away with all the spammers. I saw a few spammers on my last giveaway, and please, I am not going to reply to your comment. Don't think it's me if I say to DM me or to use a WhatsApp app to contact me. I don't use any of that, none of that. So how are you going to know if you win? So I'll post in the community section and over on my Instagram that a random winner was selected, and I don't select it, the computer selects it. So that way you guys can know to check your email on or around November 3rd at 7 p.m. CST. The email that you include in the Google form is what I'm going to use to reach out to you. You will know that it's me because I'm going to ask you and say certain things that are specific to the giveaway. And then if you leave your Instagram handle, I will DM you, and I am verified over on Instagram. You'll see a check mark by my name, and that way you'll know it's me, and I'll tell you, hey, check your emails, because it has to be a email response. The winner will have 24 hours to accept. Unfortunately, if the winner does not accept within that 24-hour time frame, I will randomly choose another winner. What do you have to do? What are the other steps in order to enter? Well, first and foremost, you got to be subscribed to my channel. You got to give this video a big thumbs up, and you got to leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this palette, but what is your favorite Natasha Denona palette to date? I really would love to know what your favorite is. Just pick one. Just pick one. What is your favorite, and what did you think about this new Xenon palette? The rest of the instructions will be in the description box. Please read them very carefully, and I am just so happy that I can do this for you guys, and I just want to thank you so much for all the love and support, being patient with me while I've been sick. I've been sick since last week. It's been very frustrating, but I'm feeling so much better now, and I just want to thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. More is to come. More goodies are coming, so definitely stay tuned. This is definitely not the last giveaway of 2023. There is more coming, and I just want to say a big thank you for all of your love and support. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.